Hey, Matt, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, man. Just wondering, while you were out missing those games and watching, is there anything you noticed maybe that you didn't at first about the way the team was playing on defense or even overall that you kind of took some notes on and will apply coming back?
Yeah, I think obviously you get a little bit different perspective watching from home. Obviously, I'd love to be there with the team, but I thought as D we did a great job moving our feet and trying not to get stuck in our own zone and some kind of different things that we're trying to implement this year in order to be a little more fluid back there and get the puck in our forward's hand, get going the other way. And um, some games I think we were playing well early. We kind of fell back. It seemed like kind of every game, but we were still playing really well. And one thing I thought we did really well is we just kind of stuck to our game plan. We didn't run reckless once we did get down. We knew the game we wanted to play, and we stuck to that. And especially from the back end, having some younger guys back there, I thought everyone handled themselves really well, and it was great to see. It's very fun to see them play that way.
Thanks, Jimmy. We'll go next to Kevin Dupont.
And Matt, Butch was just talking about, lack of a better word, trying to tease your offense out of you as when you first came to the team, and reminding you basically to go with your gifts, I guess is the best way to put it. Can you think back to that? Think back to that time and what you were thinking. I mean, the job of a defenseman is to play defense. So I imagine there's some hesitance of that's the job. I'm the rookie. How much do I push this?
Yeah, I think, especially when you're just trying to make it in the league, you want to, kind of form an identity and, get used to playing a certain way, whatever it is that the team needs for you to have success on the ice. So for me, I think that was more of being the guy who can, really rely on breaking pucks out and also playing sound, defensively in my own zone, even though I am, a little bit of a smaller guy. But it's something I take pride in is defending well for my size. I kind of have to defend a little differently than most other guys, rely on my skating and quickness. But I think, as a player, you just want to, kind of form an identity, and obviously losing some guys in the back end, we need to step up a little bit offensively. So I know that I am capable of some more from that aspect. So I need to demand more of myself, going forward, and just kind of, maybe, not get in a different mindset, but just, remind myself that I do have capabilities to join the play and, play with a little bit more inside our own zone. So, I think it's just more of a mindset switch.
Go next to Chris Ryan.
Hey, Grizz, hope all is well with you. How you feeling, and do you expect to be in the lineup on Wednesday?
Yeah, I feel really good. It's like I said, it's tough not being able to go on the road trip, but just trying to do as much as I could without having any sort of setbacks this past week, and been feeling really good physically. So got a good practice in today, and we'll see how it goes. But that's certainly what I prepare to do.
Do you feel that this team is in some ways kind of ahead of schedule? You mentioned the changes on the back end, and that's one of the strengths for the group this year. But at 8-1-2, do you feel like this team is better sooner, perhaps, than you guys even expected?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough question. Not that I'm surprised that we are doing this well, but you just never know how it's going to go once you kind of lose some key guys, and we are doing a few little different things system-wise, so you're not really sure how it's going to play out in a game. But one thing I am very confident in is the resilience in this team, and we never give up. We have a great mindset. Once we come back, so we never doubt ourselves early. But obviously we want to get off to some better starts in games and not always have to chase it from behind. But like I said, even though we were down, and we were still playing really good hockey. So I don't know if I'm surprised, but definitely happy about it. And as a group, we know that we still have a lot to work on. So I think it's exciting, and we want to keep the train rolling here.
Thanks.
Time for 2 more questions. We'll go to Joe McDonald and Tim Rosenthal. Go ahead, Joe.
Hey, Grizz. Back to that mindset that you were talking about a little earlier. Butch had said that, for lack of a better term, when you get back in the lineup, not that you want to bail when you're going back on pucks, but maybe take a little different approach. Just so, is that part of your mindset, or how is that going to work for you once you're back in the lineup?
Yeah, I think, you know, I try to pride myself on being a competitive player, but, you know, there are some times where I can be a little bit smarter about things and put myself in a better area to, you know, not only, you know, take a big hit on going back for a puck, but being able to go the other way and add a little bit more offense. So it's something I'm working on. It hasn't been, you know, so easy when I've had a little bit of a different mindset the past 3 years and kind of bring different elements to the team. But, you know, it's something that I am trying to be mindful of. And I think it's one thing I've, you know, kind of picked up on just watching some games is, you know, my positioning on the ice. I think I can be in different areas sometimes going back for pucks or getting ready to go the other way. I think, you know, I think the more games I play, the more I'll kind of get comfortable with that.
Thanks, Chris.
Take our final question from Tim. Go ahead, Tim.
Hey, Grizz, I know with injured players, there's always a certain amount of anticipation before returning. Has that escalated for you a little bit, watching all these come from behind victories at home?
Yeah, you just want to be back with the team. I know it's really exciting to play in those games, and I'm really excited watching on TV. I'm really happy to see everyone's hard work pay off and have the success that we've had so far. So it is tough. I think, you know, you get a little riled up even though you're just watching it on the couch. But no, it's been good. I mean, everything's positive. Everyone's contributing. I think that's, you know, a really good part of the wins we have been able to come back in, and, you know, everyone's, you know, kind of forming their identity. Guys who are just getting acclimated to the team are starting to feel more and more comfortable. I think that's something that I have noticed the past few games. It's really encouraging to see. And anytime you are coming back from an injury into the lineup, you want to make sure that you're, you know, not only back to where you were before, but that you're a step better, and make sure that you use that time positively. So I'm just really antsy to get back out there and see what happens.